So I'm here at Dallas Airport. I just landed. I'm going to take the SkyTrain here to Terminal A, and I'm going to take the train to downtown Dallas. We're going to find out how good it is. I used to live in Dallas, but I've never taken the train from the airport to downtown. So we'll see how it is. All right, I just got off the SkyTrain here. By far the biggest airport train that I've ever been on. It seems like there's 8 to 10 stations, and it's going over and through highways, and it's just exactly what you would expect if you imagined a Dallas airport train. But anyway, let's go find the actual train to the city. It does say ground transportation over here. I don't know if that's what I'm looking for, but find out soon. I just saw another sign that says a line to Fort Worth. I haven't seen one that says to Dallas, so I guess I'm gonna keep looking. There it is, I guess. Hopefully. All right, so I'm taking the elevator down here. I'm gonna find the rail. I hate how hard it can be sometimes to find rail. These rail systems cost hundreds of millions of dollars to build, and then you make it hard to find them, but you don't put signage. The signage should be throughout the terminal, right? It should be very easy for me to find my way to the rail, hopefully without having to look up something or even ask anybody for help. In this case, finally I found some signage in the Terminal A, which is kind of the last leg of where I needed to go. But it was not particularly easy. Not the worst, but I feel like we could probably do better. All right, I've been walking for a while. I'm thinking / hoping that this pathway here is the last leg till I get to the actual rail station. It looks like it is. I see a DART sign up there, so bird up. Hopefully be on a train soon. Have to figure out how to buy a ticket for this train as well, which I have not done in a long time. All right, I made it. Here is the station. It's actually not bad. As far as stations go, I think the SkyTrain is above me. So the sign says 13 minutes, kind of longish headways. And it's also not clear to me why there are two sides. I mean, I think this might be the terminus. So maybe, I don't know, I'm not sure, but only one side has the time till the next train on it. So I'm assuming this is the right side and somebody else is waiting back there. So inshallah, we will make it. I'm gonna keep looking around for clues. All right, getting on now. First time being on Dallas area rapid transit since I went to UT Dallas in 2016.
Two hours later.
Exciting things happening in Dallas. All right, made it to downtown Dallas. Gotta walk to the hotel now. Here's my quick take. It was not bad. The thing is when you start out, it's so far out. DFW is so far from downtown Dallas. For most of the ride, there's nothing outside. It's very rural or suburban. And then finally, 30, 40 minutes into the ride, you start to see more city, more urbanity. And finally you get here. I think it took me an hour total, which is fine. I was just getting some work done on the train. And that's not the rail line's fault where the airport is, right? I think the rail is doing what it needs to do. Not the most comfortable seats or the most modern train cars, but not bad. I'm gonna give it 7 out of 10, right? At least it exists. It's Texas, and you could take a train from the airport to downtown. Don't have that in Austin, so I got to give them some points for that. And overall, not a terrible experience navigating to it from the airport, but definitely not the best experience either. Yeah. It is what it is. I'm glad they have it. And this is my reuniting with the DART system after not living here for 10 years.